What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So, Prime, obviously, Raw needs a whole reboot, as you see. One thing I don't think nobody's going. You know what? I take that back. At first, I thought about he wasn't going to go anywhere. I will not be surprised if the Bloodline goes to Raw.
Like Roman and all them go to Raw?
Roman, Heyman, Usos.
Nah.
You don't think
Fox
so?
Fox is the A show. They're gonna stay on Fox.
Fox is the A show, but then also they're going up against Monday Night Football, and then AEW has beaten them twice in the demo, and Vince can't handle it.
Yeah, I think they're staying on Fox.
I want them to stay on Fox. I want him, them, and Lesnar all to stay on SmackDown.
Yep. That's what they don't stay on Fox. They're not moving them to Raw to compete with other shows, and then Vince gonna get mad if they lose and fire him like he did the NXT. Vince gonna stay in his lane and just put him on SmackDown and keep him there.
Well, you know Vince damn well don't stay in his lane.
Well, hey.
So who do you have coming to SmackDown, you think?
Coming to SmackDown, I think Hardy should go to SmackDown.
Hardy to go to SmackDown. I think Drew McIntyre got to come to SmackDown.
I think, all right. Priest, I think Priest and Nakamura should switch. I think AJ and Omos should come to SmackDown so AJ can, break up with Omos, and then AJ can be in the title picture somewhere on SmackDown.
AJ not coming back to SmackDown. Now while Paul Heyman's there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
AJ made that clear. He said, I'm not going to SmackDown as long as I'm not going any show as long as Paul Heyman is there. Now, if AJ goes to SmackDown, that means the Bloodline's coming to Raw.
Okay, well, AJ's staying on Raw. I can see Street Profits moving to... Oh, wait, no, we're talking about SmackDown. What tag teams are there on Raw?
But SmackDown got the better tag team. The only ones I can see, if you want to give a fresh start, I would say the Viking Raiders.
Okay.
You get the Viking Raiders over on SmackDown.
Switch Viking Raiders with Alpha Academy, I guess. Sure.
You know what? Alpha Academy can go to Raw.
There is saying that NXT people might be involved in the call-ups too.
Yeah, you know what? I see Dakota Kai on Raw. I see LA Knight on Raw. Who else would get called up right now?
Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, Kyle O'Reilly is going to drown on the main roster.
If he's not called Kyle, then he'll be good. But if he's called Kyle, then he's going to get future endeavor.
I mean, they'll probably put Kyle O'Reilly on SmackDown, but however, most likely, Kyle O'Reilly's staying in NXT. Okay,
you think Owens moves to Raw?
Yes.
Okay.
Owens moves every draft, like The Miz. They move every draft.
So Owens moves. Morrison should move to SmackDown. Since he just got a new start, it'll be good to see him just do him.
Well, they didn't even finish the Morrison and Miz rivalry. I'm just like...
Yeah, because the Miz said, I'm about to go do Dancing with the Stars. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye to that rivalry. You sit there and time out until I get back.
So, yeah, I got Morrison moving to SmackDown. Hardy moving to SmackDown. Priest moving to SmackDown.
I still got McIntyre. I still got McIntyre. What about Lashley?
I think Lashley stays. I think Lashley, McIntyre, and Big E stay so that could be their title picture.
No, because remember, Drew can't have. Well, since Bobby not the champion no more, Drew can find a challenge for the championship. So,
all right, you say that, okay?
Yeah. So But I think Bobby, you can't go back to Big E. You can probably get a fresh start. And if you want to get the Bobby and Brock match, put him on SmackDown.
Yeah, Brock is not wrestling on SmackDown.
No, but he can wrestle the pay-per-view, but he's on SmackDown right now.
Yeah, but it's just knowing WWE, I don't want to see Brock and Lashley. I don't want to see Brock and Lashley at like Payback or Vengeance. I want to see them at
First of all, I wish you still had
Rumble.
them names. I wish you had you know that's TLC and Extreme Rules, which you talk Payback.
I want to see them at a big show, not just some regular pay-per-view. Just to have it.
No, I'm just saying, if you build Lashley just lost the championship, so if you build him back up, and you have Brock, you build Brock up, then you can do the match at WrestleMania because Brock's not beating Roman for that championship. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
So I would Brock's gonna lose that crown jewel. Last year already lost, so build back up some credibility in Bobby Lashley. Build and then Brock is Brock anyway, and then you can have them have a stare down at the Royal Rumble, kind of like how Keith Lee and Brock had to stare down, and everybody gets that tease. But then you can have people jump them, and then they can like dominate the Royal Rumble, but they can never touch like old school style way, like they never fucking touch. But then say if I don't know, they both get eliminated or somebody gets eliminated, and in the middle of the match, and it's like okay, well Brock got the big hand on Bobby, or Bobby got the big hand on Brock, but Bobby still gets eliminated, and then that will cause the rivalry and for them to go to WrestleMania and have a Brock versus Bobby WrestleMania match, and you don't need the championship. You know?
Who you got going to SmackDown?
Say what?
I mean, who you got going to Raw?
Okay, so Raw, I like the Street Profits going to Raw. Switch to get back into their red and white. I think they keep Bianca and Sasha on SmackDown, but I think they move Becky to Raw along with Seth Rollins.
Okay.
And they bring Charlotte to SmackDown. I think they switch the champions and have, because Charlotte waxed that whole Raw Women's division right now. She waxed them. So, but Sasha and Bianca still got a rivalry going on. And Becky kind of was just thrown into this joint in the first place. She can just get thrown right out of it. And that can even give her more heel heat because she's running from Bianca. Or they can say. But, I would say, like, you put Becky on Raw. You bring Charlotte over to SmackDown. So now they go ahead and switch their belts. You take Apollo Crews and you put him over on Raw. And give Apollo Crews another fresh start. Because I like the character change, but they have not done anything with him. So you can give him another fresh start over on Raw. San Diego probably Nakamura. Cesaro needs to go to Raw. Cesaro could go to Raw because he's been losing and he's been doing nothing on SmackDown. Happy Corbin can get off my SmackDown screen and go to Raw. Because Vince knows he likes Corbin. He loves Corbin. He can take all that shit up there to Monday Night Raw. Get Corbin off my Fox screen and do it that way. And who else do we got?
I say Finn goes to Raw.
Finn Balor can go to Raw.
Owens goes to
Raw. Liv Morgan can go to Raw. Carmella can go to Raw. Piper Niven can come to
No, don't send them on the same show. We just seen them fight for like 8 months.
Fine. Shayna Baszler can stay on Raw. Because you bring Becky back, you can have that rematch. But you got to split Doudrop and Eva Marie up.
Can we send them to like Future Endeavor?
Eva Marie, absolutely. Eva fucking Marie, absolutely. But we ain't going to do it to Piper Niven like that.
Well, if she's not Piper Niven, she's Doudrop. So we can send Doudrop to future endeavor. Piper Niven is welcome back anytime, but Doudrop is not at all.
Fair. If they drop the name and then do that, you know what? Keith Lee got to see on Raw because you got to build him back up to main event status, and so he can be a top challenger for the title also. Yeah. Okay.
You can't see Keith Lee be on SmackDown as the Bearcat?
No, stop. No, I can't. Not at all. Naomi will stay on SmackDown, one because her husband's there, and two so she can beat the shit out of Sonya Deville and drop the glow shit. I think that Ember Moon goes to Raw. I think she comes back from NXT, and she goes back to the main roster.
Okay.
And oh God, I don't. You know what? It's possible that come NXT on Tuesday, Frankie Monet can win the NXT Championship, and Raquel Gonzalez will make her way up to SmackDown.
I don't want to see Raquel on the main roster yet, but sure, I guess.
Because I'm just saying, I don't see Frankie Monet really losing that match, to be honest with you. And
yeah, but Vince does all this talk about how he wants the younger people to win. Frankie Monet is like 40, and Raquel is only 30.
Yeah, but who? I mean, you right. But she don't look 40 though. Frankie Monet.
Yeah, she look 30. She look 35.
You know, like so she looks younger than what she is.
Just like Morrison. Morrison don't look 40 either, but
Bobby don't look 44 or 45.
Yeah. So yeah. But he's always talking about how we want these young people for NXT. But yet the younger person has the belt. So I think that he should keep it until whoever he introduces this week on Raw wants to win the on NXT wants to win the belt. You know what? Just have a full just have everything, all right? Put Gargano on another brand, put everybody else that we know and love on a separate brand, and just bring NXT, make it new so I don't have to watch it. That's what they should do.
Well, you know Gargano, Ciampa, they ain't leaving. And
if they not leaving, they getting fired. So one or the other is happy with
Cameron Grimes may come up, though. Good old Cameron Grimes. To the moon on Monday Night Raw.
Pete Dunne
staying down there. Pete Dunne signed a new WWE deal. Pete Dunne is going to stay down there and win that championship. Because I don't think Ciampa was in the plan to win the championship. Then they dropped the Samoa Joe. Maybe Vince give Samoa Joe another chance to bring him to the main roster. What you think?
No, I think he gave him another chance to fire him again.
Wouldn't that be salty? He about this. Hey, you're back. Guess what? You're gone.
That's what he tell Larry Bischoff every time Larry Bischoff come back.
Working with some petty people, and if he does that, I'm like, Joe, just hurry up and hop on the AEW train. Get whatever match you can get out in AEW and call it a day. But it's too ironic that he dropped that title right before the premiere event of the new 2.0 of NXT.
Yeah, because it's like...
Or he just hotshot Braun Breaker to the main roster. What? Now, that'd be funny.
Nah, I think he'll hotshot Braun to the NXT title. I'm just... Why would you not put Braun in the match and have him win it if you want all these young people to win it and you put it on Ciampa?
Where's Sami Zayn at?
Sami Zayn is on SmackDown.
I can see him going to Raw.
With Kevin Owens again?
They've been following each other for this long. Every time they try to break them up, they just find a way back to each other, just like Fate. I think you break the Mysterios up.
Nah, they gotta have a match.
That's right. Oh, that's right. But I see Seth Rollins. See, Seth Rollins should probably go to... You know what? Him and Edge should go to Raw. Take that rivalry over to Raw because Raw needs somebody. And SmackDown got, obviously, all the heavy hitters. But I think Raw needs somebody.
Okay. I can see Rollins and Edge going over.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Did they already announce Edge for SmackDown?
When? This Friday?
I think so.
Well, I'm just saying, well, he wouldn't know he going to Raw until Monday. So all the SmackDown stars are still going to be there until they get drafted, and then say, okay, well then on Raw he'll come out on Raw with Seth Rollins, and they just finish this shit over on Raw. That's what I would do. Well, I don't know how it's gonna go, but yeah, we definitely gotta keep our eyes up on the draft. I really, because I know they're gonna do something that's gonna piss us off, but Roman and the Bloodline will stay on SmackDown, and the New Day will stay on Raw. Now, if the Bloodline comes to Raw, then the New Day go to SmackDown.
Now, I've been hearing a lot. I've been hearing that Hit Row might be on Raw.
Stop it.
I've seen at least 6 articles saying Hit Row will most likely be moved to Raw. I've seen 6 articles.
Don't touch my Hit Row. Don't touch my Hit Row at all. Don't you do it, because I'm telling you, no, ain't gonna be nice for anybody. Because why would they do that? Because Swerve is the champion right now. They did not have the
Exactly.
they did not blow it off with Legado del Fantasma yet.
Well, hey.
Whatever the case may be.
Hit Row
Guys,
has been discussed to move over to Raw or SmackDown during the draft.
they're not. No, look.
WWE playing for NXT talent to be a significant part of the draft.
Well, it'll spice up the shows a little bit. I'll tell you that much.